Hello, Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for the week of September the 19th. Now, this week, the full moon culminates in Pisces, which actually trines your sign. It's your sector of long-distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. And the sun is transitioning into your sector of partnerships and home and family, of course. So let's talk about it. On Sunday, September the 19th, the sun in Virgo is at 26 degrees. Your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. It's saying to you, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy today, because you'll be sadly mistaken if so. Your opportunity could slip through your fingers, so stay on task. Practice makes perfect, and everyone stumbles along the journey. So don't get discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy, especially with that squaring aspect to the sun. But the moon in Pisces at 10 degrees will trine Venus in Scorpio at 10 degrees. So for you, a blessing comes under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. It could be due to something you've dreamt up or something you're passionate about. So avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of your business. Romance, creativity, and children is your area of Scorpio that is seeing the blessing because of what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, or maybe even you're traveling long distances and having a good time with your family. Now let's move along to Monday, which is a huge day, very auspicious for us all. Now, on Monday, not only is the full moon culminating, but there are several other things I'd like to talk to you about. Now, the sun in Virgo at 27 degrees, it says that your needs are taken care of in the sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbors, even your networks of people. They're taken care of through either family, teamwork, or even friends. Things just seem to work out for those favorably who aspect this degree. So don't squander the wealth awarded to you. Now, the wealth could be awarded to you by way of, I'd say, romance, creative endeavors, and children. It could be also as it pertains to friends, goals, social groups, and the relationships you hold within those sectors. Okay. Now, Jupiter in Aquarius is at 23 degrees. This is your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. And it's trining Mercury in Libra, your sector of home and family, bringing some blessing to you in home and family directly from uh, uh, what you think and preach, your education and skills and things like that. So it's things that you've brought to the forefront or you said or you suggested. And it could also have to do with something at a distance from you. So you might be traveling for it or pulling someone in at a distance from you or something like that. But either way, it's a lucky opportunity or some kind of assistance that sees a goal accomplished. A blessing is communicated to you through a partnership, social or otherwise. So if you have any aspects around that 23-degree mark, I'd say 20 to 26 degrees of Aquarius, Libra, or Pisces, you can really expect these blessings to come your way. Now, Chiron and Aries, Ceres and Gemini, and Venus and Scorpio are all at 11 degrees. So for you, this means an opportunity or some kind of assistance by way of romance, finances, and pleasure. It's providing some type of nurturing or mothering of sorts, some type of healing to your area of career. Okay. Secrets, sacrifice, and solitude is also in the mix. So maybe not everybody knows about it, or maybe this is some kind of opportunity for you to work in your solitude, or this is you getting some type of closure in career. Okay. Now, Venus is in Scorpio at 11 degrees. So that will also have to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children. So it could be what you do creatively in career. You could be doing something in your solitude for them or for even a child. It just awards you some type of, assistance or opportunity if you're around that 11-degree mark. So if you have any placements, I would say around 8 to 14 degrees Scorpio, maybe even going back to 7 degrees of Scorpio, Gemini, or Aries, you can expect these blessings or assistance and opportunity to come your way. Now, also on Monday, the planet Vesta is going to enter Scorpio at 0 degree. Now, Vesta is about devotion, sacrifice, and commitments. So you want to mind your temper on Monday because conflicts can arise over commitments broken or kept. Okay? So, or not, or not really kept, really commitments broken, or a commitment you might keep with someone else and break somewhere else. So, you know how that goes. Now, this is not only on this day, on Monday, but also it's going to be there for quite some time. Vesta's moved into Scorpio at the first degree, at 0 degree. So it's going to transit through the degrees of Scorpio. Now, this transit awards you blessings while it's not only on Monday, but all while Vesta is in Scorpio. You can expect blessings through romance, creative endeavors, and children because of what you think and what you preach, your education and skills, even long distance travel. But this is as it pertains to your devotion to them, sacrifices you're making to them, and commitments you're keeping to them that have to do with travel, what you preach and think, play, creativity, things like that with romantic partners and children. In addition to that, while Vesta is in Scorpio for quite some time, you'll also have assistance and opportunities awarded to you. And the assistance and opportunities are going to be awarded to you through romance, creative endeavors, and children. Through different relationships that you harbor, like siblings, neighbors, community, people in your networks of people. They're going to be communicating assistance to you, maybe to help your children, to assist you, to go out and have fun, maybe even babysit for you. You'll have people, if they made any type of commitments to you, or told you they were going to do something, they'll be assisting you with that at this time, or they'll be devoting themselves to you. Now, as far as the energy you'll have to put in, because Mars isn't squares aren't all about just challenges. They're about extra energy that you have to exert as well. So you'll have to exert extra energy and have challenges as well posed to the area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. And those are going to be to your money, your personal resources, your personal money, your shared finances, things you're passionate about, what you think and preach, and things like that. So, that being said, if you made money commitments, or if you make money commitments to a romantic partner or your child, you're going to have to pay up, and this might hit you in the pockets. So please be mindful of how much you spend and your give and take as far as money. I should be talking about that more in the tarot portion of your reading this week, so it'll tell you a bit more. But just know that you have that energy and those responsibilities on you. Now, the shared finances, you have luck there. So I think you'll be okay in shared finances if you somehow go over a little. But in your sector of Leo, your personal finances, you want to watch it for exhausting your personal finances and resources, okay? Now, let's get back to back to Monday, to another transit I wanted to talk to you about, which is the most important transit of this week, which is the full moon. The full moon culminates in Pisces at 28 degrees. Your gifts and talents, or even ambitions, can garner you some hate on Monday. Okay, so beware of someone trying to slander your name purely out of jealousy. Um, the energies of that 2 week moon cycle, or the energies of that full moon, will be radiating for 2 weeks. So that being said, you have blessings coming, opportunities and blockages. So let's talk about those, okay, that you'll be garnering starting on Monday and going for the next 2 weeks. You may already be feeling it today, actually, as well, that full moon. Now, as I said, your talents and gifts can garner you some hate. So if they do, if you have any challenges or have to exert some more extra energy because of someone being in the background fouling things up for you, that's going to be in your sector of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So there are going to be people behind the scenes gossiping about you. Um, you know, you might have to make some sacrifices as far as what you think and what you preach. Um, you may have to, people revealing secrets about you, or even lies, um, general opposing what you think and preach. And these are people at a distance from you as well. They might be opposing what you think and what you preach, your education and skills and things like that. Or you might even have to put more energy in those areas, like working in your solitude on things that you think and preach, on your education and things like that, or things that you're planning on submitting. You might have to put in extra effort there. Now, at work, in work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, you're also could have some people hating on you. So people at work or people you normally deal with that you do things for, things like that. You could find them hating on you, or you having to put extra energy in that area for the next couple of weeks. Now, now as far as the assistance and opportunities that you'll receive, the assistance and opportunities will come through the guise of Taurus and Capricorn. Okay. And with it coming through the guise of Taurus and Capricorn under this full moon, the assistance and opportunities will be through friends, social groups. I'd say goals you're trying to accomplish. And it'll be shocking that when you accomplish these goals, they might even be, things that you didn't even think people were going to help you with, you know. Um, and it's coming to you through the relationships you harbor, the friends you have, and things like that. Shockingly, they're going to show up for you during this 2-week moon cycle. Now, as far as the blessings you could see during this 2-week moon cycle, those are going to have to deal with romance, creative endeavors in children, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. You might be traveling long distances with kids, having fun. You might be submitting some creative works or getting recognized for some creative works that you've submitted already. Your friends could be helping you to expand your message and get your word out in ways you weren't expecting. That all brings you blessings. Okay, so what else can you expect for your blessings? And make sure you look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, because you're going to have blessings in more than those sectors. You want to look at your rising sign too, because that's how you experience things on a material level. So you want to, know those aspects too, because those blessings are going to come in as well. So for the next 2 weeks, that is where your assistance, opportunities, and blessings are coming because of that full moon in Pisces at 28 degrees. Remember, if you have any placements between 25 and 29 degrees of any of those signs that I named, that is what you can expect. And it actually goes over into 0, 1, 0 and 1 degree as well. If you have any placements in 0 or 1 degree as well. Now, on Tuesday, back to the single transits for you. On Tuesday, around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to move into Virgo at 29 degrees. If you find some new studies or hobbies that call to you, be sure to take time ingesting the information, or ingesting what the information has to offer. Taking in too much at once can leave you confused, so and staying up all night researching can leave you unbalanced and chaotic in the morning. So you'll have time to solve those mysteries or learn all there is needed to know when the time is right, of course. Just watch out for bumping your head in a spell of dizziness in your late night pursuits. That's for those of you who might be out, especially those of you who might be out snooping. Okay, so this is your area of communication, siblings, your networks of people. Let's see. I said neighbors. That's that area for you. So you might find yourself, even since it's short distance travel and stuff, if you're riding around at night, you could be going through that as well. Hopefully you're not snooping, as I said. Let's move on to Wednesday. Now on Wednesday, the sun is going to enter Libra at 0 degree. Now this can highlight your vulnerabilities within a partnership, whether it's you being overprotective or, pious. Issues can arise. So beware of causing hurt feelings to someone, or, just hurting someone physically or mentally. All right. Mercury in Libra is at 24 degrees, squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So there might be some harsh or challenging communication coming through a partnership, in career or whatever it is you master. This could also be an opportunity for you to forge through whatever issue, is on the floor, and claim that transformation anyway. Now, this harsh communication is going to have to do with something in home and family. Okay, it's going to have to do with home and family, and it's going to have to do with a relationship in home and family. Some type of transformation you're trying to make in home and family. You might get into an argument with someone. And Mercury is in Libra, and those are challenges there. So it's some relationship in home and family. It could be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. So if you have any aspects around that 24 degrees, I'd say 21 to 27 degrees, you want to watch out for that. And because Leo is Libra, the sun is moving into Libra at 0 degrees on Wednesday, it'll apply to those people who have any aspects in Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn between, I'd say, 0 and 3 degrees, or even going back, I say 0 or 3 degrees. So you want to, at the very beginning of the signs and at the very end of the signs, you're going to see those conflicts and friction and communication. Now let's talk about, while we're talking about Wednesday, let's talk about the full time that the sun will be in Libra, because it'll be there through 29 degrees of Libra. So the whole 30 days, I would say, basically. Okay. Now, this can highlight for you partnerships. Okay. So let's talk about the blessings. We already talked about the challenges. The challenges will be with you and a relationship you harbor, and it'll be communication. Okay. It could be in career, or it could be in home and family as well. Okay. Where you will have those challenges in communication for the next 30 days, starting on Wednesday. Now, with that, being said, you also have opportunities and assistance coming to you. And the opportunities and assistance coming to you through home and family are going to be monetary or resources, something of value, something of, finances or monetary resources are coming to you. And also, they're coming to assistance and opportunities through work, you being of service to others, you during your daily routines, helping other people in home and family, or them helping you. Work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others, and small pets is an area for assistance and opportunities. It could be not as much as you thought it would be, or a lower amount. It doesn't have to be a huge amount, but it's help nonetheless. Even some of the help might be, low vibe, because the South Node is there in Sagittarius. So it could be someone buying you some alcohol or or something like that. It could be, coming over, bringing a beer over to your house and helping you paint, but drinking with you. It could be any of those things, okay? Because that's an area of assistance for you. Now, your blessings you're going to see for the next 30 days are going to be in your areas of secret sacrifice and solitude. So maybe not everybody's going to know about these blessings that come to you. They're going to be a secret. Maybe it's things you're doing in your solitude that has to do with a home. Maybe things you've been keeping hidden close to your chest about a home. You're going to get some blessings there. And those are going to have to do with shared finances. Okay? Shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. You're going to have those aspecting home and family and things that are going on behind the scenes for the next 30 days. So look forward to that. Look forward to getting some money that you were waiting for, okay? Behind the scenes, having things garnered to you. Shared finances, though. You know, those of you waiting on taxes to come through. Those of you waiting on that child credit to come through. Those of you waiting on unemployment to come through. Those of you waiting on, you know, anything as far as shared finances to come through. They could come through for you starting on Wednesday and going through the signs. But it starts at 0 degree. So once it comes across your nodes, then it'll hit you. So look to see where you have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart. And on that node is when you'll receive those blessings. Okay? The opportunities and assistance is Scorpio and Leo. Look to see where you have Scorpio and Leo. Sagittarius and Leo. Look to see where you have Sagittarius and Leo in your chart, because that is when you'll be garnering that assistance and opportunities when the sun crosses that degree of Libra. Look to see where you have Cancer and Capricorn. Whatever degree that is, when Libra crosses that degree, or when the sun crosses that degree of Libra, that's when you'll have those challenges or have to exert that extra energy. Okay? Now let's move back along to the single transits and talk about Thursday. The sun on Thursday is in Libra at 1 degree. You may lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be in a moral crisis or could use the expertise of another. Okay? Remember, this is in your area of home and family. The advice is to look to the past to solve present or foreseeable issues. Okay? Remember that. Look to the past to solve a present or foreseeable issue. And remember, your areas of friction are within partnerships. So if an issue arises for you, it'll likely be in partnerships or in career. All right? And it will have to do with home and family. Now, also on Thursday, Neptune is going to be quintile the true node in Gemini. So Neptune in Pisces at 21 degrees is going to quintile the true node in Gemini at 3 degrees. If you have any placements between 0 and 6 degrees Gemini, this is going to aspect you. If you have any placements in your chart between, I'd say, 18 to 24 degrees Pisces, this is going to aspect you. And this could be a dream come true. Something you're pushing toward, your highest aspirations, you know, could be coming into focus for you. And it will have to do with something secret, something behind the scenes, maybe something you've been working on in your solitude. Secret, sacrifice, solitude. Maybe it's closure coming in for you. But it has to do with something at a distance from you, or you traveling. Or it has to do with your education and skills, what you think and preach. Okay? So where you've been a victim of someone uncouth or greedy or unyielding to their inner wilds, you could see some type of reprieve or some type of assistance coming to you behind the scenes, in secret, okay, due to what you think and what you preach. Some type of help, okay, and your education and skills. Now let's move along to Friday. Friday, September the 24th. The sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. You could find yourself feeling kind of restricted on that day, especially if you don't resonate with the people around you or you have a lot of differing opinions around you. Maybe you feel it's better to keep some things to yourself. This is about lack of freedom to express yourself, okay? So don't reveal everything if you don't feel comfortable, or maybe even if you do feel comfortable, don't reveal everything because you know, you might have some clashes there in home and family or even in career. Now, the moon in Taurus, where Uranus is now, the planet of shocks and surprises, the moon in Taurus is at 15 degrees. It's going to be opposite Venus in Scorpio at 15 degrees. If you have any placements around that 15 degree mark, I'd say 12 to 18, this is going to aspect you. It's calling in shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. There's someone could be lending you financial assistance or maybe even professing their undying love to you. Either way, here's an example. Remember when I said that day you might have differing opinions and you might have a clash with someone because you might, have to keep stuff inside, or if you say it, it might clash with someone else because they might not agree. You might have someone that speaks up for you and says, hey, I know exactly what you mean. I agree with you, after that person says they don't agree with you. And this will shock you. Okay, so that could be on the cards for you as well. If you have any aspects in Libra also, between I'd say 0 and 5 degrees, this is going to aspect you as far as that transit goes. Now on Saturday, September the 25th, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. This is where a life lesson you've already learned tests you. If the stove burned you in the past, it's likely to burn you again, okay? So don't put yourself in situations or with people that you know are not good for you or who don't mean to call in the same things you mean to call in. You can't trust everyone in every situation. It's just that simple. Be discerning. It's okay to say no to what's not worth your time, effort, or energies. Say it with me. I know better now, okay? Mars is in Libra, trining Saturn and Aquarius around the 6 or 7 degree mark. Okay, so if you have any placements in Libra between 6 or 7 degrees, I'd say Libra or Aquarius between 3 and 10 degrees. This is going to bring a blessing that relieves some sort of restriction, responsibility, or maybe even harsh feelings between you and a partnership, whether it's romantic or platonic. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people, welcome to your September 18th weekly tarot reading. Now, let's talk about first what your week is pretty much permeated by. It's the Ten of Swords, some type of loss or defeat. Endings could be dramatic or harsh, but you'll move past them more easily than they appear. You're coming into a new journey, and you're coming into the new journey and you're feeling the full aspect, I would say, how can I would say it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning that you've never been on. Okay, you have a free spirit, some type of spontaneity about you. That loss or defeat is over with, and now you're coming into the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's what you're moving toward with this Ten of Swords being over. Okay, you're moving into your fulfillment, your abundant wealth, inheritance, establishment. Okay, your challenge this week is balancing that out. You got a wish fulfillment coming in. On top of that, the Emperor. Okay, you might be Aries, Moon, or Rising, or this could simply be about some type of wish fulfillment happening for you, and you having to decide and have clear mental clarity as to what to do with it. Okay, and I say that because you got the Ace of Swords on top of that. That's a raw win, mental clarity, some type of breakthrough. You have some type of wish fulfillment coming. Okay, and you have to decide what you're going to do with this. Okay, if it's money, you need to decide what you're going to do with this money, because that's your challenge, this win, this public recognition, and you balancing things, time solvency, you balancing money, you not overspending, you knowing what to give, what not to give, how to balance, the give and take. Okay, and mostly it's probably got to do with money. Okay, so if you get some money in, you need to choose wisely what to do with it and not overspend and spend it on the right things. Also, make sure you're carrying your own weight around the home. So if you have bills you need to pay those bills. Okay, now you also have the World aspecting. And the World talks about some type of dream come true, some type of wish fulfillment. And you have manifested this. You have created this because you have all the tools you need at your disposal. You've used what you have to create this win. Okay, to create this dream come true. And now news is coming towards you about it. It could be coming towards you from a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person. You know, that typically notes cautious progression, though. It's good news, but there's several things you need to pay attention to, because this person could be gossipy or flighty or just, you know, running off at the mouth. So you need to check the facts. But it's still a dream come true communicated to you because of something you manifested. You also need to make sure that you are using your heart to solve emotions, to solve emotional problems or issues as it pertains to you in a love relationship. You need to make sure you're balancing your give and take. Something is being offered to you. If the monotony has set into a relationship, then you need to make sure you're balancing what you're giving and what they're giving. Okay, that needs to be smoothed out. Okay, because you have the Six of Pentacles there. So some type of money might even come in through a lover or a love relationship. Okay, if the money comes in, if it's not something exactly that, you know, all that you wanted, make sure that you use it wisely. On the other end, I just really feel like this is about emotions, though. Even though the Six of Pentacles is there and it talks about some type of gift or charity or reward, I still feel like maybe you feel like you're giving too much in a relationship, or maybe somebody else is giving too much. And you need to take some time to reevaluate that or talk to the person about it. Okay? Yeah, or talk to the person about it. There. The full moon is in your sector of what you think and preach. Long distance travel, education and skills. And it's trining romance, creativity, and children. So that's great for you. Use that to your advantage. If you're having any issues in the home, something is coming to a culmination and it's going to be a good blessing. Okay? So use that to your advantage. Now, as far as the, you know what, I talked about that in the tarot most in the astrology portion, so I'm not going to get back into that because I don't want to I don't want to muddy this reading. It's too good of a reading. Okay, you got money coming in, you've got a wish fulfillment coming in. You need to balance from there. Okay. Now, you also have, you might be a Scorpio rising or moon sign person. And you're having, this could be you having a new beginning. And the new beginning is because you have the death card. You know, something ends and a new beginning comes about. This brings about the Nine of Pentacles. So you're in a state of luxury. You're feeling good. This money coming in. You are happy. You know, some type of wealth, fulfillment, achievement, happy home. And the happy home doesn't have to be like wife, kids, husband, kids. You know, that's not the happy home for everybody. But you're happy. There's some Ten of Cups here. And you're in a state of luxury. You're moving toward your soul's purpose. Just make sure that you're making the right decisions. Go within and think about what you want to do with this money and how you want to continue the vibration of this happiness. Okay, so you might have to you might have even brought this about because of solitary work that you've done by yourself. Okay, that could be coming into you as well. Something is guiding you toward this happiness. You have an inner guidance now that's leading you toward this luxury and this inner guidance. Don't throw yourself off kilter by misusing it, okay? So this looks really good for you. All you have to do is keep that vibration. God bless you. I'll see you next week.